Okay, it reconnected successfully. Does that mean we are streaming again? I'm so confused. So confused. I think we stopped streaming. Or not, maybe not. Like, are we streaming again? I think we're streaming again. Yeah, I think it's restarted. Oh well. I guess that's how we roll. Maybe. Software is just like not being nice to me is what's happening here, I think. Also, not only is software not being nice to me, but it is also thinking that I am dropping like now 30% of my frames, which is just complete bonkers, but here's where we're at, I guess. Ah. All right. Okay. It is the next day's morning, summer 3. We have more orders already. Looks like we got another full day ahead of us. Guess we better get started. Okay, so first of all, let me look at the calendar. Okay, yeah, so 2 days passed and it's now day 3. Okay, what do we got? My first time writing to a real witch. So exciting. Anyway, I'm dealing with a stubborn supplier who won't give me what I need. Do you have a charm to change my circumstances? I still have much to do. Okay, so shield, pink-ish, and earth. My stomach is in knots. I'm so nervous about this whole being in charge thing. How do I tell people what to do? Are they even gonna like me? You got a potion for that? Star, blue, whatever that is. Oh, Nisha was. You know how I'm working on that art piece for the festival? I'm trying to look into my inner outer self for that spark, if you know what I mean. What do you say about helping me achieve my artistic greatness with a potion? Star, yellow, earth. Okay. Let's go to the garden and gather things. So first weeds. Then okay, rosemary doesn't have anything. Nothing has anything. Like, how do I do anything if nothing has flowers? Okay. More weeds. Now let's see. Oh, well, some things have flowers. Let's water everything. Okay. Is everything watered? Yes. Weeds, weeds, weeds. Right, so I should have 9 weeds, which means that I should be able to get 3 fertilizers. Right. Okay. Now, composting. Right, so I have 9. Collect 1, collect 2, collect 3. Okay, so what am I going to need the most of? shield mauve earth, star yellow earth, and star blue, whatever that is. So we're going to need chamomile and rosemary and a bunch of calendula and a bunch of geranium. Okay. Okay, so we need more hollyhock, probably, and definitely need more rosemary and more calendula. So let's go over here and get some rosemary. Right? Did that get us more rosemary? It did. Okay, great. That's like daisies. Do not need daisies. Is that calendula? Or is calendula here? Oh god. Okay. Or was this calendula? No. Oh, I think calendula was here. Yeah, there we go. That's absolutely calendula. Right, because I should have more of that. Yeah, I do. And hollyhock is the other one I don't have a lot of. So let's do that. And do that. And do that. And I should have, yeah, more of it. Okay, great. Now let's go make things. Oh, Ramsey wants my attention. Maybe I should talk to him. Hi, you've got something for me? But only if I give you a treat first? Okay, okay. Oh, wow. Is that a rose quartz? Where did you find this? It's a secret? There's lots more where that came from? Then let's make a deal. If I give you treats, you find me more crystals, okay? Yay, shiny things. When you find more of these, let me know. Crystals are always useful for witchcraft. Okay, well, but like, what do I do with them? I don't think anything I have, like, needs crystals? Does it? Oh, these things are gonna need crystals eventually if I ever figure out how to make them. Okay. Well, let's make stuff first. Okay. So, first, this. Wait. What do we need for that? So we want rosemary, geranium, and calendula. Rosemary, geranium, and calendula. And it's a charm. And charms are sachets. Okay. Keep crafting. Okay, he wants a potion. Star blue, whatever that thing is. So, chamomile, pea flowers, and geranium. chamomile, pea flowers, and geranium. And it's a potion, so it's in a bottle. Potion to tell people what to do. Okay. Leadership potion. Alright, and she wants an artistic potion of chamomile, yarrow, and calendula. Chamomile, yarrow, and calendula. And it's a potion, so it's also going to be a bottle. I think that was it. Yep, that was it. Let's go deliver this nonsense. Okay, heading out to the village. I should check in on my deliveries from yesterday, but I already helped them. Just to do it? I didn't give him anything weird. It's just nice. I suppose I can find the time. I'm going. So, not only do I need to make deliveries today, but I also have to check in on yesterday's deliveries. That full moon ritual better work, or else this is going to be a long 2 weeks. Okay, well, talk to Mel. You walk into Mel's office and see her seated at her desk. She's looking down at a stack of paper on her desk intensely while mumbling something. She looks swamped, but... Mel, I have your... Okay, the overcome charm. Is that it? Is that my spell? Mel snatches the spell from your hands. An overcome charm, yes, made of rosemary, calendula, and... Do I sense geranium? Hydrate, everybody. Wow, how do you know? Oh, I'm just a long-time subscriber of Coventpolitan. Oh, right. You know it? Of course you know it. I do all their rituals. I was doing one just now when you walked in. Their morning go-getter ritual. Have you tried it? No. How silly of me. Of course you haven't. I'm sure you do much bigger rituals than that. Do you do big rituals? I asked another silly question, didn't I? Though I have another question. I promise this one isn't silly. Okay, but I really have to go... You see, I recently tried a ritual from Coventpolitan that I don't think worked as it should have. But I'm sure it was me and not the ritual. I'm sure the editors at Coventpolitan are very strict about the content in their publication. Anyways, this ritual. I was looking to gain some insight into a particular problem, and this ritual suggested drinking tea made from a specific mushroom. So I went to the woods and foraged what I thought was the correct mushroom, but... Oh no. And dare I say, wowza, I definitely experienced something. Just don't ask me what. So, do you know what I possibly did wrong? Don't worry about it. Those rituals aren't worth the effort. But if others had the same problem, do you think I should write to the magazine and complain? Probably not worth the effort. If someone else had the problem, they probably already wrote to the magazine to complain. I suppose that could be true. Time to get subject off Coventpolitan. So, what's the big task you have today? It's a doozy, all right. I thought I had it settled months ago, but of course something comes up and sends all my planning out the window. And of course, they charge you 10 times more anytime you need a supplier at the last minute. But people need to relieve themselves, and we can't have that happening in the bushes. The portable toilets. Yes, the portable toilets. And I figured a spell couldn't help me. I don't think this charm will help you find toilets. I know where to find toilets. It's about getting those who have toilets to take me seriously and give me the toilets. Gotcha. Show him who is boss. Fantastic. The festival won't be ruined after all. Ruined? Yes, not a single thing can go wrong with this festival, or everything will be ruined. Our reputation is at stake. Ah, things are falling down. It sounds like you're under a lot of pressure. Of course I am. The mayor depends on me to see this through. The fate of Flora is in my hands. Is this the first festival you've helped organize? No, I've helped organize the Florian Festival for the past 5 years or so. But this year just feels different. The mayor has stepped aside, whether or not she'll admit it. Our chief builder has injured himself, so now we have to rely on my goofball brother. And even though I'm super excited to have a real witch in town, I can't help but feel like, successful or not, this festival is going to be the beginning of a new life in Flora. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all of that. But there's no time to get down about that. I need to get those toilets. Then figure out the prizes for the pickle eating contest. And after that, we still need to put together the performance schedule. I wonder how Devon's compositions are coming along. I'll have to check in with them about that. Logistics. Everything is fine because we have magic. That's right. At least for the next 2 weeks. Of course, but everything only needs to be possible for the next 2 weeks. Everything? Everything. That's a lot. Mel? Here it is. That feeling. Just your presence is such an inspiration. Time to tell those portable toilets who's boss. You do that. I will. Then I shall leave you to it. Farewell, Mel. Well, that was only somewhat bizarre. You arrive at Jonah's house and knock on the door. Hello? No one answers. You put your ear to the door and hear someone rustling inside. Well, if he's not going to answer the door, I'll come back later. You can go talk to Ruth, I guess. First check-in, hopefully everything with the spell went smoothly. And if it didn't, I better not hear about it. At least it's a beautiful day. Maybe getting stuck here for 2 weeks won't be so bad if the weather stays like this. T'pow, hello. Good, Ruth looks like she's returned to normal. Ruth, I was on my way to see you. Oh, do you have that spell I requested? Spell? What spell? What? Don't worry, I didn't order another spell. Oh, phew. Though I suppose I now know what excuse you'll use when lying. Why are all old ladies so conniving? You'll understand when you've seen as much as we have. Anyway, why were you coming to see me? Oh, right. I was just going to ask how the spell worked out. I used a reconnect incense before leaving for my walk. Oh, sorry for interfering then. Somehow I think that means they're working. But you're supposed to reconnect with the village, right? Which you're part of, at least for the time being. Long walk helps me reground when I'm feeling out of sorts. Do you ever go on long walks? Not really. Long naps are more my thing. So I've heard. Like that tree over there. I feel like it's calling me. You can go nap if you want. I probably have work or something else to do. You notice Ruth staring off at the village in the distance. She has a sad smile on her face. I'm curious to see how much you help our little village. I imagine it must feel like an overwhelming task. You don't know us, we don't know you, and yet we're relying on each other. What happened to Flora? A change. Some we were prepared for, some we weren't. At some point, I started feeling like I couldn't keep up. A failing harvest festival was the consequence. That all sounds very cryptic. I suppose it does. Perhaps even after all these years, I'm still trying to process it. Do you actually like Flora? Huh, of course I do. It's just at my age you start reflecting a bit more and realize how much you still don't know and how much you could have done but didn't. Still sounds pretty cryptic to me. Don't you ever have thoughts or feelings too hard to put into words? Hmm, nope, not at all. I guess there was this one time. I was trying to transmute a piece of gold into a mushroom and got really frustrated. When my grand tried to ask what was wrong, all the words got jumbled in my mouth and you exploded. No, the gold did. Does that count? Hmm, perhaps. Anyway, I should probably continue on my walk. This village needs its mayor to be in tip top shape. Sure, I should be on my way too. What what is this feeling? Is something the matter? No, nothing, nothing at all. Are you sensing the color red? But Ruth isn't wearing red. In fact, you don't see any red around at all. Are you sure? Yep. Nope, I'm sure. I should really be going though. Witchly duties calling and all. Bye. You run away from Ruth. Red usually means something with attraction or appreciation. Maybe there's some connection between Ruth and the color red. Maybe something to do with her connection to Flora? I've just never had a feeling like this before. I should take note of this in my grimoire. Achievement unlocked. Is this friendship? Ah, and now we know that Ruth has a color red associated with her. Okay, great. Let's go check on Jean. You arrive at Jean's cafe and peek inside. Ugh, do I really have to check in on Jean? If it's anything like yesterday, at least it'll be quick. Though I wonder if I'll have those weird feelings again. But I don't like Jean, so I doubt it. Doesn't seem like he's trying to burn the place down a day. That's good. Maybe I'll just tell Ramsay I paid a visit and sneak. Do you need something? Ah! Jean walks up as you're peeking through the window. I was just stopping by to ask how the potion worked out yesterday. Want to come inside? Sure. You and Jean go into the cafe. Jean walks behind the counter. All the cakes and cookies are so fancy. What's something this fancy doing in a town this small? Would you like a slice of cheesecake? Yes, please. Jean brings over the most decadent slice of cheesecake you've ever seen. It's dark chocolate with a chocolate crust and shavings on top. This might be a lot of chocolate. You take a bite. It is indeed a lot of chocolate, but oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you. I made this last night for our anniversary. Mel liked it, so I decided to make another one today. She liked the potion too, by the way. Why does Jean look so uncomfortable? ... Is there something going on here? Mel says spells can help people. Is that true? Sometimes. There are a few factors, such as the strength of the intention, etc., etc. I see. Mel tries lots of spells at home. Jean looks over at the trash can. ... Do you need a spell for some... No. Oh, okay. I'm working on madeleines for the festival. Oh, are those a type of cookie? They're a cake. Do you have any ready? Can I try one? I'm still working on them. Is it a complex recipe? Lots of technique. Could probably make a spell to help. ... Did you say something wrong? If you want. A customer. Jean stares at you. Don't mind me. I need to get going anyways. Thanks for the cheesecake. It was incredible. Thank you. You leave the cafe. Guess that was only a little awkward. And I got a delicious cake out of it. I feel like there's a lot of artistry in Jean's work. And apparently the color purple? I don't know. Huh? Is it happening again? Purple this time. Why am I suddenly sensing purple? The cake definitely wasn't purple. Did he slip something funny in there? Maybe it's because I said there was artistry in Jean's work. Yeah, that seems more likely. Ugh, These feelings are so strange, though. I'm gonna make a note in my grimoire. Okay, let's try this guy again. You arrive at Jonah's house and knock on the door. Hello? No one answers. Put your ear to the door and hear some rustling inside. Well, if he's not going to answer the door... You go to leave the potion outside when suddenly the door opens. The potion! Quick, get inside. Jonas grabs you by the arm and pulls you into his home. Hey! It's trashed with clothes everywhere. Let go of me. Right. Sorry about that. Listen, I need your help. You already have the potion. We'll get to that, but first I need to know. Does this outfit look leadershipy enough? Your next line is, yes, Jonas, you look like a boss. Oh my god, okay. Yes, Jonas, you look like a boss. Wait, what? Gee, thanks. I really needed the confidence boost. How did you... Obviously, I tried on all my shirts, then decided on this one, duh. No, I'm talking about... Oh, right, the potion. So, do I just drink it? Hang on, I'm the witch here. That's why I'm asking you about the potion. You give up. I give up. Yes, you just drank the potion. And the bottle's been properly sterilized and stuff? Yep. Cool. Jonas starts shifting back and forth. I think I know what's up. Never used magic before, huh? I've read about it. Yeah, where? In magic books, duh. And what magic books might those be? The ones that people keep on shelves and stuff, obviously. Then you should know perfectly well how to drink a potion. I'll be on my way. No, I mean, totally, sure, but also, can you, stay? It's just, my older sister Mel gets that, what is it, Cosmopolitan magazine? ... Oh no, here we go. And I've seen what happens when Mel drank that mushroom tea. You really don't need to worry about any of that happening with this potion. The spell is completely safe, made by a trained witch and all. If you say so. Here goes nothing, then. Jonas chugs the potion, polishing it off in one go. Kind of makes you want to mess with him, but you shouldn't. But you want to. Impressive. Thanks, I've been practicing. Most people just take a sip every morning. I wonder how the effects will change when you drink it all at once. You mean I wasn't supposed to? Why didn't you say anything? Or write something on the label that says sip once per day? Wait, where's the label on this thing? My first day on the job and I've already screwed up. I just want to, do a good job at this job, you know? I know everyone just thinks I'm some young punk, and maybe they're not wrong about that, but my boss put me in charge, so I want to make him proud, you know? Actually, I kind of don't. Huh? Making people proud isn't something I'm particularly good at. Right, Nisha mentioned you being a flunky witch or something. How does Nisha know? But it's not like you want to fail, right? Of course not. So maybe it's sort of the same, but still different. People seem to grow in all sorts of ways. Some just need different fertilizers. Yeah, different fertilizers than others. That came out weird. You're a plant person, so I tried to make a plant analogy, but, don't worry. Oh, I see. So we can, attempt to romance him. Let's try it. He seems dorky enough. Achievement unlocked. Aw, you flirt. Cute. Oh, anyway, I guess I should let you get on with your day. Yeah, but about the side effects. You'll be fine, but you know where to find me if anything weird happens. Cool. Will do. Good luck on your first day. Okay, so let's go over here. So first, let's talk to Devin. These check-ins have gone well so far. I do wonder what the strange feelings I've been having are, though. You walk into the music studio. Pow, my new friend! I didn't order a spell, did I? No, I'm just checking in on how the home blessing went. Oh, it was really lovely. Ruth got into it and cooked Nisha and me a huge dinner. We could barely finish all the food. Dot dot dot. Jevons looks away as if they suddenly remembered something. Is everything all right? Oh, sorry, I'm just thinking about music. Oops, are you in the middle of composing things? Eh, sort of. More like in the middle of thinking about what kind of things I should be composing. I can get going then if you want. I was just planning on stopping by real quick anyway. No, it's not a problem. Actually, I was thinking about taking a little tea break. Would you want to join me? Would I? There's nothing more relaxing. Yay, let me get the water going. We take a seat at a little table in the music studio. Devon brings over a tray with 2 mugs, cream, and honey. Do you need help with anything? Don't worry, I think I've got... Suddenly, Devon trips over their feet. You get up and catch them and the tray just in time. Dot, dot, dot. Oh my god, apparently I get to flirt with everybody? I don't think I want to flirt with everybody. Are you okay? Yeah, I guess I shouldn't talk and carry things at the same time. At least everything seems alright. Let's get in on the table before anything else too exciting happens. Devon pours the tea into the mugs. So this is a music studio. Yep, there are lots of instruments here too. It's great. Can you play all of them? No, I mostly play guitar, but I can also play the piano. Can I hear you play something? Oh, never mind. You don't have to if you don't want to. Thanks. It's not that I don't want to. It just takes me a bit to work up the courage. You should probably save your courage for the festival then. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Devon starts to look a little queasy. Maybe it's time to talk about something else. So, how do you like Flora so far? It's lovely. Everyone has been really welcoming, even though they all seem a little on edge. I guess it's a pretty busy time right now. My village isn't too dissimilar when we're busy preparing for our festival. Have you made any more friends? Just you so far. Nisha says she will introduce me to some of her friends soon, though. Dot, dot, dot. Suddenly, Devon grows serious. What's up? I have a question for you. Sure, ask away. You don't seem like that bad of a person. Gee, thanks. Sorry, that came out wrong. What I mean to ask is, why? Why what? Why don't you have any friends, other than me, of course? Meh, don't really need them. But if you don't have friends, how do you know that? This is true. What do you do with friends? I don't know, hang out and stuff. Hang out? Like do things together, but friends can also help you out if you need it. Like with experiments? I suppose if they consent, then yes. I guess I spent most of my time with just my gran. We would attend the occasional ritual, but my gran is pretty solitary most of the time. I thought the Von Teasels were an illustrious family, though. We are, but I guess you could say they don't like me much. I'm too much, according to them. If it wasn't for Gran, I don't think I would have trained as witch at all. I'm sorry, but you must be pretty close to your Gran then. Yeah, but she still tells me no all the time, too. Flora sounds like a pretty big change for you then. Dot, dot, dot. I suppose it is. Don't worry, I'll help you figure it out. That's what friends are for. Thanks. I'm glad we're friends. Me too. Life's always easier when you've got people to help you along the way. Well, I should probably get back to work. Music doesn't write itself, unfortunately. Yeah, I can head out. Glad the home blessing was successful. See ya. Bye. Devon is really sweet, but I wonder if their nervousness will prevent them from following their dreams. That feeling again? The color white? Why am I thinking about that right now? I guess it tends to represent dreams and hope and stuff. What are these feelings, though? Is this why Ramsay wanted to check in with people? I'll write this last one in my grimoire, too. Maybe I'll ask Ramsay and see if he knows anything about them. Okay, we need to also talk to Nisha. You enter the studio to find Nisha sitting cross-legged on the floor. Her eyes are closed and she's muttering something. You take a few steps closer to figure out what's going on. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. What are you doing? Meditating, obviously. Now feel your energy flow through your arms, down to your fingertips. Inhale, exhale. You know, you're not supposed to talk while meditating, right? Silence is kind of the point. I'm not the one talking, it's my mind. I'm just identifying with what I'm saying. Inhale, exhale, right. Nisha jumps up from the floor. The frustration melts off her face. Great! That meditation stuff wasn't really doing it for me anyway. Probably because that wasn't really meditation. Oh, whatever. I just followed what they said to do in Cosmopolitan, okay? Does everyone in this town read that? Mel usually leaves issues on her desk. I read them whenever I visit my gran at the town hall. I hear you're a pretty big fan, too. No, I'm not. In fact, never mind. Wait, does Nisha know about... So, how's the art coming along? Oh, well... Alright, the inspiration potion. Creative block, is it? It's not... I'm not blocked. I'm just trying to reach new heights. It's a process. Okay. Okay, what? You're in a gestation period. I get it. It's not like I asked to be here. If I had it my way, I'd be at art school for the summer with my friends. But Gran just had to throw me her gran eyes when she asked me to paint this mural. I couldn't say no. Grans. Grans indeed. I don't even know why they still put on this stupid festival. No one has cared in like 100 years. Okay, not 100, since I remember when it still used to be fun, like 20 years ago. What made the festival fun back then? Oh, I don't know. I was a kid, so everything just felt more magical. Farmers came to show off their best crops from that year. Artisans sold all sorts of goods I've never seen before. The first time I asked someone out was to go on a date to the festival. But they said no, and then the festival was lame. So maybe I was always a little more into it than everyone else. Aww. Okay, apparently I can also flirt with her. Sure. I would have gone with you. Nah, I was a total dork back then. Not the fantastic artist I am today. Now I want to meet Dork Nisha. Trust me, these are better times. So, has something changed about the festival? People moved away, and now that I'm older, I guess I see the work it takes to put on. And it's like, for what? The expectation seems so high this year because you're here. Everyone assumes that means we're going to be a massive success. Nisha glares at you. But I found that letter your gran wrote my gran. Oh no. And I know all about Cosmopolitan and why you're here. That explains what Devin said. And Jonas. I've kept the Cosmopolitan part to myself for now, but I don't think I don't have my eye on you. Because if this festival isn't a success, and if things stay the same way as they are now, I see. You care too much. As if, once I chug this potion and create the masterpiece of masterpieces, it'll all be over and done with. Then I can move on to making art that matters. Thought you didn't trust my magic. With enough willpower, I can overcome your subpar spells. There are limits to willpower, and also, if you just want to get it done, couldn't you just throw paint on a wall? That's like modern or whatever, right? And endure the wrath of my gran? Absolutely not. Your gran doesn't seem very wrathful. You don't know her like I do. I can see it now. Gran walks up to my mural, looks at it, she takes a deep breath, and she turns to me, smiling, and says, "How nice." Oh my god, I'm like already melting. Haha. This is too much. I'm being dead serious here. My gran is like a demon of an art critic. Not buying it. Fine. but don't say I didn't warn you. I'm not in charge of this festival's art, so it's not my problem. But it is your problem if any aspect of this festival disappoints my Gran, correct? Fine. I'll make sure to keep an ear out for your Gran's sinister, kindly words. You better. Now I think it's time I downed this potion and got to work. Good luck with that. Okay, that was basically terrible. Oh, that's the exit. I don't want to exit. I don't know what it's the exit of, but I guess we go back to home. Oh yeah, we have. That's probably a better place for it. Oh. Oh, we can put various things there. Okay. Let's get a guiding card. That's not a good guiding card. Why do we keep getting the devil? The star. Okay. I get to try some of Jean's cake and had tea with Devon. Then I think Ruth is kind of depressed or something. Maybe she needs to have tea and cake. Yeah, it sounds like we're still on track for the full moon. I'm not sure if something's wrong per se, but had these strange feelings after checking in with people today about their orders. Like after talking to them, I started sensing colors. I think the colors relate to them, but I'm not sure. I wrote them all down in my grimoire, but I don't know if the information's useful or not. You don't know either? I guess I'll keep writing these feelings when I get them. Yeah, couldn't hurt. Okay. Okay, what's next day? We're slowly making money like every time we make a potion, so that's reasonable. Okay. Dear pal, no need to worry, but I'm still not feeling as well as I should. Is there an oil you could make to calm things down a bit? I've always been terrible in bringing work home. So, plus blue and Venus. Pal. My recipe isn't working. I need to figure out what's wrong with it. I could do it on my own, but time is running out. Mel says a charm could help me see a way forward. Star. Mauve. Pluto. Could I please have an oil talking to people? For fun? Got to keep making those friends, right? Heart. Blue. Horny Venus. Okay. Oh, wait. Alright, so we need plus, so that's lavender. Pea flower and hollyhock. Lavender, pea flower, and hollyhock. Lavender, pea flower, hollyhock. And it needs to be an oil, which is that jar. Relaxation oil. Alright, this dude needs chamomile, geranium, and allium. So, chamomile, geranium, and allium, right? Yes. And it's a charm, so it needs to be this thing. And he needs a heart yellow, whatever that is. So heart is roses, which I don't know if we have any of. And yarrow and hollyhock again. We have roses, we have yarrow, and we have hollyhock. Okay, good. Roses, hollyhock, and yarrow. And it needs to be an oil again. New friend oil. That sounds terrible. Let's go to the garden. Time to do the gardening. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Okay. Let's water everything. And then over here. Pick everything. Okay, that's everything here. And then all the weeds here. And pick everything here. Water everything. Make that. So now what are we low on? Pea flower, yarrow, and chamomile is what I think we need more of. So let's put poop on the chamomiles. And let's also put poop on those. And what was the other one? Pea flower. Okay. How do I not have any more, like something took two. Maybe it was the chamomile that just took two. Okay. Let's talk to Mel. Walk up to Mel's home and knock on the door. Coming! You hear what sounds like Mel quickly cleaning her home. Mel, is everything all right? And the door bursts open. Pow! How nice of you to stop by. I was just in the middle of a heavy scent of 20 kinds of incense hits you. What are you doing? Ah, my head. ... Oh no. I tried following what the magazine said. Not again. Maybe I got some of the proportions wrong. They said the ritual is supposed to help with productivity. Because of course they did. And who is they? Avon Elset from Coventpolitan, of course. ... Will I be forever haunted? You know, Mel, if you want to learn witchcraft, you can find a teacher. Oh, I don't have time for that. I just need someone to tell me a ritual so I can just do it. Okay. But it can be a little bit more complicated than... Whoa, there's that feeling again. Do you need some rest? No, that can't be it. There's too much to do for that. Right? Does Mel not sleep? Anyway, I just stopped by to see how the spell worked from the other day. Yes, it worked wonderfully. I squeezed that charm super tight and called that toilet supplier right up. I said, give me those toilets you promised me, or else. And he said, or else what? And I said, or else. Next thing I knew, he said he'd have them delivered the next day. And he did. So she threatened him, sort of. I'm glad to hear the charm helped. Oh, yes. The second I gripped it, I felt its power surge through me. I've never held something so potent. Just thinking about it makes my body all tingly. ... How did you craft it? Can you tell me? Well, I kinda... No, wait, stop. If I know, it might ruin the magic, so to speak. I can't keep up with this lady. No worries, that's alright. I'm just glad festival preparations are going well. Yep, and all thanks to you. How about you, though? How are you liking Flora? Yeah, it goes. I still remember the first time Jean and I came here. Wait, you moved here? Yep, about 5 years ago now. Hold on. Why? This place is so quiet, yet you're so busy. I feel like you'd want to live somewhere with more hustle and bustle. Your confusion isn't entirely unjustified. Jean and I were pretty tired of city life. I had a thankless job where I'd work and work and work without getting any credit. Plus, it was also hectic and expensive. It took me a while to realize that kind of life wasn't what I actually wanted. How does Flora fit into all of this? Right. Jean suggested we take a trip to Flora. As a kid, he'd been here for their festival and remembered loving it. So we did, and it was the most relaxed I'd felt in years. Flora had changed since Jean been here, but there was still something about this place. I saw a job posting at the town hall for an operations officer, and Jean saw a vacant restaurant. I joked about how we should move here and get away from it all. Jean said we should. But when I looked at him, I realized he was serious. I still can't believe we did it sometimes. Then Jonas followed us here after getting into some trouble a few years. Some trouble? Oh, Jonas is probably the one to ask about that. If he wants to talk about it, that is. But he's come a long way. Flora's been good for... Oh, there's that feeling again. I should make myself a cup of coffee before heading back to the office. Would you like one? No, thank you. I should get going. Of course. Thanks again for stopping by. Just no more Coventpolitan rituals, okay? Huh, okay. Bye. Bye. Huh, green. Mel seems to tend to get in over her head. Maybe something with protective qualities could help. Yeah, I'll take note of this in my grimoire. Okay, so that was Mel. And here we've got 2 deliveries. As you make your way to Ruth's home, you find an exciting patch of flowers, foliage, and lots of fungi. Oh, what do we have here? You look over your shoulder to make sure no one's watching. No idea what the foraging rules are here, but if no one is looking... Finders keepers. Oh no, it's my inner Ramsay. Don't take things without asking. Maybe you're right. Yes, you're always right. Hey, inner Ramsay, look at that big juicy fruit over there. Gotcha. You grab all the ingredients you can carry and run towards Ruth's home. You knock on the door to Ruth's house, and Ruth immediately appears. Hello, T'Pau. How nice to see you. Do you have the spell I requested? You're slightly unnerved by Ruth's greeting. Here it is. That's the new Friends oil. That's the Discovery Charm. There we go. How wonderful. Would you like to come in for a cup of tea? I'm currently looking over some of the plans for the festival. Still so much to do. Oh, I don't want to get in your way. It's not a bother. Something definitely feels off. Just come this way. Don't you just walk out on me. Oh, T'Pau, sorry you have to deal with this. My Gran is currently in the Robo-Ruth mode. The only thing that exists is work, but in a creepily calm, pleasant way. These budgets. It looks like another meeting with Mel and Jonas. You've been helping the people of Flora, right, T'Pau? Tell me, do they seem happy? Nisha throws you a look, but you're not really sure what she wants you to say. Sure, everyone seems happy. No, don't encourage the conversation, T'Pau. Though, I suppose I'm also not entirely sure Gran really listens when she talks, when she's like this. What are we supposed to do, then? I don't know. Snim her out of it? There's got to be a way. What a pretty oil. I should put some on before looking over more of the plans. What kind of oil is that? Just a simple relaxation oil? Gran requested a relaxation oil? Maybe Robo-Ruth is due to stress, then. Gran, why did you request that spell? The festival isn't far off now, and there's so much work to be done. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll pull it together. We always do. Maybe you've taken on too many responsibilities, Gran. As mayor, it is my duty to ensure everyone's happiness. But you've been working non-stop for longer than I remember. Raising me wasn't easy, and running this village isn't easy. So, you deserve to relax, okay? ... Why do you feel like you walked into a very intense personal moment? Are you supposed to say something? Are you supposed to do something? ... I'm sorry, Nisha. Gran, are you back? Must really get back to these plans. The village depends on it. Harg. Nisha buries her hands in her head in her hands in frustration. And you're still standing here doing nothing. Maybe Ruth needs more than a basic relaxation oil to relax. If you could get the oil back, maybe you could add one of those ingredients you picked up on the way. Walk past Ruth and pick the oil from Ruth's pocket. Where are you going, T'Pau? I'm just admiring this potted plant. Quick, which ingredients should you try to add to the oil? The flower, the weed, the fungus. Well, probably not the fungus. Yes, you can never go with a pretty little flower. You pop the top of the oil and put the flower inside. Ruth, you dropped your oil. Oh, thank you, T'Pau. I should put some on right now before I forget again. Ruth takes the oil and dabs some on her wrists. Uh-oh. Whoa. T'Pau, what's going on? Huh? Hey, girl, hey! Let's go shopping. What? You're right, shopping was so last week. How about we get our nails done instead? Or how about waxing? I thought you had work. Who cares about work? It's time to kick back and relax, girl. This is not how you usually relax. Usually you bake and take long walks and stuff. That's what old ladies do. Pau, what was in that spell? Flowers, herbs, and stuff? Maybe Gran's energy is just really screwy and caused a weird reaction. Come on, let's go. We have a big, bright, beautiful, fun-filled day ahead of us. Okay, okay, I guess we can do whatever as long as it helps, except for waxing. That's way too painful. See you later, Tao. Bye. Have fun. That seemed to work out pretty well, because of course it would. Okay, that was bizarre. As you approach the door, you hear someone playing some very off key music. Devin, are you in? You open the door to see Devin strumming their guitar in a daze. Spell. I need a spell. E. Okay, here it is. You try to hand Devil the friendship oil, but they just keep strumming their guitar. Devin? Yes, Pal. Do you want to take the oil? Yes, Pal. Well, you try to give Devin the oil again, but they still don't take it. Maybe what Devin needs right now isn't a witch, but a friend? You take a deep breath. Something is up, isn't there? Yes, Pal. Is whatever the matter with you have to do with the spell you requested? Mm-hmm. Was someone mean to you? Uh-huh. Did Nisha sign you up for something you don't want to do again? Dot dot dot. Well, I was invited. Invited? To a party. You were invited to a party? Please come with me. Regrets. Regrets. On one condition. What? Anything. I get to drop a bucket of pig's blood on someone's head. What? No. Guess I'm not going then. But what if I start saying stupid things? Or doing stupid things? The friendship oil should help with that in a way. Though, of course, magic always depends on energies and intentions and whatnot. Exactly. What if my anxiety muddles my intentions? Like, I put on the oil, walk into the party, and then what? You are so not equipped for this. How about be yourself? So be this? This? I get your point, but you're not always like this, right? What makes this party so scary? Aren't you, like, used to parties and stuff? I don't know. Parties are just full of people. I generally don't know. They play loud music. You can't hear each other talk. I mean, come on, you know. Do you know? Dot, dot, dot. You know, don't you? Dot, dot, dot. Yeah, totally. Oh, right. You have no friends. Oof. Well, human friends. Do familiars have parties? Do rituals count? I don't think so. Oh. Then you have to come with me. Then I won't be the only awkward one there. Who are you calling awkward? Please. If you come with me this once and don't like it, I promise I'll never drag you to a party again. I still don't understand why you're dragging yourself to this party. I don't know. Maybe it's a new summer, new me kind of a thing. For some reason, this party means a lot to Devin. You've never been to a party before, so you don't really understand why. Maybe it could be fun? Fine. Since it seems to mean a lot to you. Yay, we're going to a party together. The two of us are pushing our social boundaries. Together. Together. Just let me get ready and we'll head out. Devin pauses. They look a little woozy. You all right? Huh, yeah, just my nerves is all. Be right back. They do seem a little too nervous still. If this shindig is going to be as big as Devin says, they will need an extra push. They seem to really want to enjoy this party, but what else could you do? Oh, how about a rune? You're a little rusty on your runes, but maybe writing one on the oil might help imbue you with a little extra energy. Let's go with chill water. Pagoose, a water rune. It should help Devin to go with the flow. You scribble the rune on the bottom of the oil. Devin returns from changing. Is something wrong with the oil? Nope, just admiring my handiwork. Did you change your outfit? I got too overwhelmed, so I'm just gonna go with this. Ready to go? Ready when you are. You and Devin head out to the party. So how far away is it? Oh, not far. It's just at the lake. This big party is at the lake? Yeah. In the middle of the day? Yeah. Look, I think I see everyone now. You arrive at the lake and walk over to a group of people sitting and chatting amongst themselves. There is no loud music playing. There is no crazy dancing. There is no one throwing any food or drinks around. You're sure this is the place? Yeah, see, there's Nisha and Jonas. Oh wait, I should apply this oil real quick. No, that oil is way too potent for a hangout like this. Actually, I don't think you'll... Before you can stop them, Devon applies the oil to their wrists. All right, let's do this. Well, at least the oil should definitely work. You and Devon walk over to Nisha and Jonas, who are chatting as Jonas grills hot dogs. Sure, you can build things with your eyes closed, but my art makes everything look good. Oh yeah? How about you show me that art then? As if. You have to wait along with everyone else to see it on the big day. Look who finally arrived. Didn't think you'd show up, Devon. Devon and the witch. Want a hot dog? Sure, man. What? Okay. Jonas gets Devon one of the hot dogs. Wow, this is pretty amazing, man. Thanks. Nisha, your friend is like way chill. I thought you said they weren't. Nisha turns to you. You do something? Devon's just going with the flow. Right, Devon? Yeah. Speaking of flow, check out that flow. Devon's eyes lock onto the lake. Yes, that's the lake. I'm going in. Suddenly, Devon takes off towards the lake and dives straight in. Refreshing. What the heck? Whoa, they just dove straight into the lake. It is pretty hot outside. Let's join them. Suddenly, everyone else takes off towards the lake and dives straight in. But I just cooked all these hot dogs. Before you know it, Devon is the center of attention. This might not be the big party both of you, or maybe just you, expected, but it seems to be working out just as Devon wanted. Devon walks back over to the three of you as things start to wind down. Sweet party. Now, those are words I never thought I'd hear from you. Looks like you made a lot of friends, too. Sure did, and I got invited to even more sweet parties. That's a good thing, right? Well, it looks like this party is coming to a close. Shall we head out? Yeah. You'll leave the party in good spirits. Wait, doesn't anyone want a hot dog? Well, maybe except for Jonas, who had to cook all the hot dogs. Okay. I still need to check in on people. I think Jonas is the one I need to check on, and Nisha. You approach the festival site. You see Jonas standing in the middle of the hustle and bustle. You can put these 2x4s over there by the stage. Then let's focus on getting the vendor stalls done today. Hey, Nerdy Pixel Girl. Yeah, new game. This is, I think it's called, like, Witchy Life. I've not played it before. It's very, like, visual novel sort of thing. Alright, once those are out of the way, we can focus on the stage. Wow, look at Mr. Boss over here. Yeah, I think that leadership potion you made did the trick. No weird side effects either. At least not yet. How are things going here? Fine for the most part. I've mostly been answering questions and making sure everything's organized today. Not much time for me to work on actual construction work. I guess now I know how Mel feels most of the time. What? Well, I'm about to go on break. Would you want to head to the cafe for a bite? You want to hang out with... Yeah, so what? Am I not allowed to befriend a witch or something? You know what happens to people who befriend witches, though, right? No. Absolutely nothing. ... Do you want to grab food or what? Sure, I've got time. You and Jonas walk over to Jean's cafe. You take a seat at one of the tables. Jean walks over. He hands you a couple of menus. Are you hiding from work? What? No, I'm just getting lunch with a friend. Jeez. Friend? Yeah, I have some of those. Jean looks at you. Good. Jean walks away. Why is he always gotta be so weird? Couldn't Mel have married someone more normal? Yeah. He's oddly calm, but yet not. That dude is not calm, trust me. He's just like hyper-focused. Must bake all the things. Actually, Gene is pretty cool, even though he's also a weirdo. He's helped me out a lot in the past with stuff. Oh, does this have to do with the trouble? Huh? Well, it's, just that Mel said... Oh, Mel already mentioned... No, at least not really. She said something happened, but not what. Gotcha, yeah. I don't want to get into it too much right now, but school was always a little rough for me, and one day enough was enough. You know, Mel's a total go-getter, so it was hard for her to deal with. But Jean listened and got it. If it wasn't for him, I don't know if we would have been able to work through it. Sorry for being so vague about it. It's kind of a downer of a subject for a... Hang on. I get it, really. There are always other hangouts to talk about it. If you want. I guess if we keep hanging out, we'll talk about all sorts of stuff. Jean walks over to the table. Can I take your order? Yeah, I'll just take the mac and cheese. I didn't look at the menu. Just get the mac and cheese. It's pretty good. Jean makes the pasta himself. Yeah, I'll do that too then. I'll be right back with your order. And Jean is right back with your order. You and Jonas eat your mac and cheese right up. This is the best mac and cheese you've ever eaten. It's also the only mac and cheese you've ever eaten. Jean brings over the bill and you both pay. What a big meal. I'm stuffed. Me too. Well, I should probably get back to the site. There are probably dozens of questions that need answering. Yeah, I should be on my way too. Catch you later. Bye. White for Jonas? Yeah. He did just get handed a lot of responsibility. It seems like he's had some struggles in the past. So something representing hopes, dreams, prosperity makes sense. I guess I'll write this down in my grimoire. Okay, you walk up to the cafe and see that the sign that should say open says closed. That's weird. It's closed, but the lights are all on. Maybe Jean is still inside somewhere. You knock on the cafe door. Jean's head pops out from the kitchen. He looks annoyed and he makes his way towards the door. Maybe I shouldn't have knocked. Jean opens the door. You're here. Yeah, you asked for a spell? Grumbles. Do you want it? Discovery charm. You hold out the discovery charm to Jean, but he disapprovingly looks down at it. ... I'll take it back then. It was Mel's idea. She believes in magic. She said magic could help the... They're done. Jean scurries back into the kitchen. A sweet smell wafts through the air. Wow, what's that? Grumbles. Maybe I should check on him. You walk to the kitchen and see Jean biting into a Madeleine fresh from the oven. Maybe brown sugar instead of a mix of castor and demerara sugar. Baking powder instead of egg whites. And the butter. Browned? Unbrowned? Something still isn't right. Are those the Madeleines? Can I try one? Jean looks at you. He picks up the baking sheet full of sweet-smelling, freshly baked Madeleines and pours them into the garbage. What? Why? This cafe does not serve imperfection. Those poor cakes. How many perished because of you? It can't be helped unless I uncover the cause of their imperfections. Take it. Take the charm. No, it's no use. If Jean doesn't take the charm, you'll never get to taste delicious-smelling Madeleines. There must be something you can do. Think, think. ... That's it. You are absolutely brilliant witch. You'll channel the spirits of the Madeleines from their garbage grave and convince them to take charm. You always wanted to be a cookie. But lying is okay if it's used for the good of your stomach, right? Desperate people are always the easiest to convince, and you can sense Jean's desperation. All you need to do is play the part. You grab your chest as if something just came over you. Pow, are you okay? Jean. Yes? It is we, your Madelines from their garbage grave. We need to speak with you. The Madelines? Yes! Good, it looks like it's working. If only you would take that charm. Unbelievable. You can't fool me. Fool you? We only wish for your help. A real chef relies on skill, not charms. A real chef takes help when it's given, especially when said help was asked for. And the hard work of crafting a charm has been done. If the witch wants money, the witch can have it. No, that's not what Pow means. You fool. Fool? Yes, fool. Only fools makes things harder for themselves. Grumbles, give it to me. It worked. You hand Jean the charm and unpossess yourself. Woo, head rush. I have no idea what just happened, but... no idea. Please leave. What? Not again. Now. Okay. You leave the restaurant. I really wanted to try those Madelines, but at least I prevented Jean from giving up. That means there's always next time. Okay, so I talked to everybody except Nisha. Let's check in on Nisha. You walk up to the studio and hear Nisha muttering something to herself. She doesn't sound too happy. Wonder if the inspiration potion didn't work. Huh? Is someone there? Swear to God if they're messing with me. Uh-oh. Nisha swings the door open. Pow, what are you doing here? I just stopped by to see how the inspiration potion worked for you. Oh, that. It worked great. My artistic genius flowed right through me. I created hundreds, no, thousands of masterpieces. That's great too. Huh? What was that? I think I'm feeling some sort of strange energy coming from the... How about we walk somewhere, like the beach? But this energy. Studio always feels like that. Come on. Just this way. Nisha marches out of the studio. I guess we're following her. Okay, that's just weird. You and Nisha arrive at the beach. What a beautiful day. And now we're free from that stuffy old studio. You still haven't said if the potion worked or not. Let's not talk about work. Tell me, T'Pau, what's your biggest fear? My biggest fear? Fear is too exhausting. I'm not really into feeling emotional extremes. How about you? Nisha grows serious. Being stuck, unable to see the world and create new things, stuff like that. My parents died in an accident when I was a baby. It's why Gran raised me. Don't know if she told you that already or not. No. I don't remember them, but it hit Gran hard. I think it's why she's the way she is. So hung up on making everyone around her happy. Never really thinking about herself in the process. I spent a lot of time hating this village as a kid. All I can remember is wanting to get out, and then I did, so it feels weird being back again. I'm sorry. Wow, I just dumped a lot of information on you. I don't usually do that with people. Don't worry about it. It's nice getting to know you. I want to get to know you more too. Oh, there's not really much to learn. I mostly lived in the woods with my gran my whole life. Not very exciting. I mean, my childhood was mostly me and my imaginary... Imaginary what? Friends. I outgrew them though. So now I'm perfectly normal, other than having a genius artist. Next question, only this time you get to ask. But you're gonna have to answer too. Oh, okay. What's your darkest secret? This kid at school used to tease me, so I put worms in his sandwich. Ends up he was allergic to worms, so they had to rush him to the hospital though. But he stopped bullying me after that, so I guess it worked. I was just gonna mention the time I snuck some enchanted seeds into Ramsey's food. He thought it was he was a toad for about a week. He still doesn't know it was me. Better not do that to me. Don't worry, it's harder to do to humans. Nisha takes a deep breath and does a big stretch. I think this, along with the inspiration potion, really helped clear my head. So the potion did work? I think so. Thanks for coming out here with me. Sure thing. Had a great time too. This is one of my favorite spots. If you ever need a friend to talk to, just let me know. Well, I should probably get back to the studio. Masterpieces don't create themselves. I should be on my way too. See you around. Make your way back to the village. Green. Green usually offers protection and stability. Wonder it has to do with that art studio. It definitely gave off weird vibes. Yeah, okay, and I still think it is possessed or something. Let me write that down in my grimoire real fast. So, we've got everyone's color. That's what we have. And we've got like various things from all the different, yeah, okay. Let's go into the shop super briefly, because we only have one of those. Like, not making money very fast here. But I think I've talked to everybody. Okay, but it's 3:10. How do I... Okay. I think, like, I need to get going, because we've been doing this for a good while. Though in 2 batches. So hopefully it will be all good. Alright folks, I will see you later. We're gonna quit the game. Since last checkpoint, I don't know when checkpoints are, but I guess that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Well, have a lovely day. I will see folks later. And, yeah. Bye, everybody. Thank you for hanging out.